Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. In our last episode we won a pretty quick and easy war against England just for the county of Northumberland up here, which meant we could usurp the duchy title and give it to our now Duke, former Count of Cumberland, or Earl of Cumberland. So that's pretty good. We should have a de jure claim on Durham for the next war against England now, though of course we have a truce. Speaking of which though, we should probably try to plot to kill the king so that we can end that a bit sooner and continue our expansion into England. It looks like he's fairly popular, so we might not have a very good chance of doing this, but we'll give it a try. In fact, it looks like nobody is willing to join. We'll keep the plot going anyway, just in case. We will have picked up a bit more threat from that war, actually. Just 2% though, which is not too bad. We're down to 8.5% or thereabouts, so nothing we need to be too worried about, I think. Looks like the Holy Roman Empire's war with England is still continuing. So I suppose we could offer to join this now, since we had to decline before because it was interfering with a very important party that we wanted to hold. Maybe this is a good idea to keep the Kaiser happy with us. He's down to -7 opinion. I guess we could do it. Okay, we'll offer to join, and we could also simultaneously declare a war down here, maybe. I guess we'll continue conquering within the de jure Kingdom of Portugal. Actually, we have most of it. This doesn't count as part of the kingdom, this is part of Andalusia, which is going to take a lot of conquering if we want to create that, and in fact we probably even can't. I suspect you need to be a Muslim to create this kingdom, but it doesn't actually say. So maybe you don't. But I don't really like our chances of doing that anyway, since Castile, Leon, Aquitaine will all be able to expand into the same area. We might just be satisfied with Portugal down here and then turn our attention down to Africa, maybe? Though I suppose taking this duchy will be okay, even if it's outside of that kingdom. Maybe we'll just declare this at the same time. The council approves unanimously. Mostly they are feeling pragmatic at the moment, it seems. And Duke Torquil of Gwynedd is our friend. So the Atavides will come in. They're not very powerful these days, so I don't think we need to worry about that. The Kaiser is on our side. Okay. So I don't think we'll need to do too much in England here, since they're very much depleted levy-wise. So we'll be able to send most of our troops down to Iberia. Have all of you guys come meet over here. And we'll get you guys on boats. So we'll send you down right now. Hopefully you'll be okay there. We do have some enemy troops nearby. Oh. The Kaiser declines our offer. How rude. Alright, well he'll probably be dead soon. In any case, he has joined our war. I think he has no other choice. Meanwhile, we'll get some boats raised to transport, I suppose, all of our troops down to our other war. There is a new anti-pope, okay. I assume that's the anti-pope. Which, incidentally, is what the England HRE war is over. And our marshal is very good at reinforcing troops. Good for him. Duke of Portugal has founded the Independence faction. Okay. He's not especially powerful. He does consider himself powerful enough that he should be on the council, though. I guess we could theoretically oblige him. I think we'll not do anything for the moment, though. We know that Duke Malise here is probably not long for this world, considering his great pox and advanced age. So maybe we can appoint the other Duke once he dies. And we're taking attrition over here, which is unfortunate. I guess this is hills and it's winter, yeah. Well, let's have you all go to Cumberland instead, how about? And it looks like our enemy here has a big Zikri uprising in his land. Speaking of religious revolts, is our chaplain still doing productive work here? This still is Muslim, so we are converting it. Okay, that's fine. Still have a few more counties down there to convert afterwards as well. Let's actually check the culture map mode. I don't know if we've made any progress in that area. We have converted a few counties to Scottish down here. And we, of course, gave all of this land to Scottish characters, so this hopefully will get converted at some point as well. This county is actually Norwegian. And we haven't converted anything in Ireland, but Wales, or at least the Welsh land that we hold, is completely Scottish, so that's good. These are Anglo-Saxon, though, and Lothian. But the Duke is Scottish, so that should convert maybe at some point. Alright, good to know. So I think with our troops that we have down here, we'll just get into position and start sieging. Send, I guess, another 8,000 over here, and we'll just keep 8,000 nearby in case we have need of reinforcements. We have a new Duchess of de Hubert. Okay. And we have a new Duke of Galloway. Old Duke Findlay the Chaste has died. So the new Duke Gavin is pretty happy with us, so I don't think he'll be causing us trouble. And that actually has ended the long-running revolt in Connaught, which was pressing Duke Findlay's claim. Which is good, so Connaught should remain under whoever owns it, and not go to a Scottish Duke, which would have been messy. We can appoint a new commander. I think I'll leave my son out of it. He'll be a decent commander, that's fine. He probably won't die. And our grandson Malcolm here needs a childhood focus. I guess we'll give him something stewardship related, maybe. Alright, so the two enemy armies here are not really doing anything much. We could go and fight them with our spare 8,500 here. I guess we'll do that. Even if the Adavid army comes in to reinforce, I think we are gonna have no trouble winning this. In fact, we're actually not going to catch them there, so never mind. Maybe just go fight this army instead. More troops from the Abadids on the way up north here. Oh, they're actually heading in to attack my army here, even though they have inferior numbers. Okay, well, we'll just send some reinforcements over from next door. To even things out there. Looks like we changed their mind. This guy finished his education in the ways of intrigue. We'll just try to ransom him, I suppose. Nope. I'll just release him then. Our steward has some interesting ideas on how to improve the economy. Yes, we definitely would like economy tech spread rate for 50 gold. We'd like to spread the tech that lets us build castle towns as widely as quickly as possible. Right, so we won this battle. Let's see if we can catch this army. 28th of September. We aren't going to catch them, but maybe this one? Yes. Duke Edward of Man wants increased council power. Okay. I don't think we need to be concerned about that. This person seeks to kill Duke Malise the Hunter. Okay. He has the Great Pox, so I don't think you need to try too hard. Captured a mayor, we'll just try to ransom him immediately for some easy gold. Speaking of trying to kill people though, let's just check on our plot against the King of England. Yep, no progress to be made there. So I guess we'll just hang around and continue our sieges. And I guess you can be a commander, that seems fine. We discovered a plot where this guy seeks to kill Kriemhild von Weimar. I don't think I care about that. Guy is Waldensian, okay. And our son Prince John had a grandson for us, called Roderick, with no notable traits. I think I just got him married to the princess of the Byzantine Empire with no particular genetic traits. Let's just check on... Was it you that I married to a genius? I think it was. Well, she is extremely fertile, thanks to being lustful and Midas touched. He has no penalties to fertility, so I'd expect them to have some children at some point. East Anglia wants elective succession. And he's also joined the Council Power faction, but none of these are strong enough that we need to worry about them. Castile and Aquitaine winning some wars here. What are they actually fighting about? This is the Holy War for Toledo. So they captured, I think it was this county that was previously independent. And they're now trying to take the rest of the duchy. Okay, fair enough. This would go to Toledo, I assume? Or to Castile, rather? Okay, I guess Aquitaine is in another war? Aquitaine is not involved in any of these wars, but their army is here. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, we have won our first siege down here. And we have another revolt in Connacht. This is for Duke Gavin's claim on Connacht. I think this is Duke Gavin of... not Moray. Yes, of Galloway. So he inherited his father's claim on Connacht, and now there's a revolt trying to give him this duchy as well, which I don't want. I would much rather Connacht stay under its current ruler, and this guy doesn't become a double duke, but I guess we can't really interfere. I think that was a message about technology spreading. And the Duke of Moray, our old friend Duke Malise, wants to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of Scotland. So I guess we'll just ask him to end this plot, which he refuses. Well, let's see, we could try to imprison him. What are our chances of succeeding? 39%. Then we just end up having to fight him, most likely. We could bump it up to whatever it was, plus 16. I forgot what the initial value was already. Okay, so still not even up to 50-50. We could send him 145 gold. That might make him happy enough to end the plot, though I don't think so. I guess we'll just ignore it. Possibly it's not even something we need to worry about anyway. Yeah, he only has 41% plot power, so probably a non-issue. Knights Templar are happier with us, which is good, I guess. Another siege down here gets us to 38%. And our chaplain has successfully converted Lisboa, which is good. We can move him to the next county. Let's disband these boats too. Actually, we'll just disband some of these boats. We'll keep some around to bring our retinue back home once this war is over. Okay, 2 more castle towns built. I think in our capital. No, this one's still building. It was the lower holdings that just finished. So that will increase our income too. Making 15 gold now. Almost 16. While we are supporting our domain levy, which is pretty good. We have a new Duke of Meath, Duke Patrick II, Father Duke Patrick I. Okay, so he's pretty happy with me. We don't need to worry about him, I think. And we'll just appoint you as a commander. Leave our son out of it. Oh, and the Kaiser's coming to help. And we have a new Duke of East Anglia. Okay, so he'll be out of his factions. This guy seems happy enough with me for the time being. So we're down to just the 2 factions. And we got another siege which gets us to 57. I guess we can go fight this little army over here. It looks like Castile won their war for Toledo. But they didn't get this whole county, they only got some of the lower holdings. They're currently occupied, in a decadence revolt against the Atavides. So they're having a pretty bad time. Oh, he's actually winning against the Decadence Revolt. Leon is also trying to conquer Badajoz from him, though. With some success, it looks like. They almost have all of the land that he has in there sieged. As she's growing older, I can see that our daughter Effie could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. It will require hard work and may not always be appreciated, but this is my chance to make a self-sacrifice for her sake. So we can become rivals, we can become stressed to make her diligent, or we can be out of patience to make her patient. Well, we've lost the out of patience modifier from the last time we did this, but I don't think it's really important enough that she has good traits for us to actually do that, so I think we'll just tell her to learn on her own. Although, maybe we could pass some laws about the status of women that might make their traits a little more useful to us. It looks like we don't have support for this. We could change obligations, or we could change some of the council law, but it looks like we have no support for this either. I would like to take back the power to revoke titles, but as long as we have granting titles, it's not too bad. Maybe we'll try to get this through at some point by buying some favors. But for now, we'll just leave it as is. So I guess we can go fight the Adavid army for some extra war score here. If we can catch them, which we can't. Sieging this isn't going to do anything for us. So maybe we'll just head to the Abadid capital and siege that instead. Ooh, let's not do that since there is a big Zikri uprising there. In that case, we'll just go to this county and siege this. But we should start going through the rest of the sieges here pretty quickly and get victory before too long. We are just about out of time for this episode though, so we'll leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.